So, when talking about the illusion of separation, I want to start with this mentality of us versus them. And the most obvious example of that is our US political system. Okay, there's nothing more polarizing than that. And it's all set up as a distraction, it's an illusion of separation. Okay, to keep us from uniting together. Because if we truly united, we would actually do things that's right for the people and not allow those who are pulling the puppet strings from the top actually do what they're doing. Okay? But oh well, it is what it is. We're part of it. It takes bringing our awareness to it individually, and when enough individuals do this work, the matrix begins to just fall apart on its own, and we don't have to worry about fixing it. This isn't about fixing it. This is about establishing something new. Okay, and better, because it's based on love and not fear. It's based on unity and not separation. All right. Now, another thing that feeds into this illusion of separation is the scarcity mindset. Now, this is something that's a lot of times it's handed down over time. It's ancestral karma, if you will. Okay, where we grow up with this sense of lack, with this sense of unworthiness, or perhaps you feel that money is evil, so you ward it off in that sense. Okay, when in reality, one, we have to redefine abundance and consider that, but two, there is more than enough abundance, no matter how you define it, for everyone on the planet to live in abundance, and we just have to know that. Okay, we have to break out of this illusion. We have to break out of this scarcity mindset. Even though, trust me, I'm still paycheck to paycheck, okay? I don't live in abundance when it comes to money in a sense, but I do have as much as I need, even if it's just as much as I need, but I have a ton of abundance in my life, okay? Now again, down to the big topic with this, separation from God. Almost didn't say God though, because there's so many misperceptions and conceptions there. And for me, I like to just refer to it as the all, separation from the all. What does that mean? There's a source of all things. That is what we come from. That is what we are reflections of. Everything to have ever existed, everything that will ever exist, are all reflections of the all. And when that message really sinks in, now you're on the verge of experiencing unconditional love, because you realize there's no need to judge what's truly necessary. Because in order for the all to experience itself as the all, everything in existence is necessary. Everything has a purpose. Talk about that more later. Now is the time to consider, do you want to take the red pill, or do you want to take the blue pill? And we'll talk about what it means. So the blue pill, if you remember, is to just continue buying into the matrix, continue to buy into the illusion, continue having someone else hand you what your reality is. It's actually the more comfortable and the easy route. And you can continue on your way if you choose to, because my videos won't interest you much. Now, if you want to take the red pill, you're choosing the truth, which is just seeing reality for what it actually is. Let me tell you, it's not the easy route. You have to take a lot of personal responsibility throughout this route. You have to witness things that's going to be really difficult and challenging to accept. And everything changes. Nothing will ever be the same once you really see things for what they really are. The good news with this is you become a human lie detector, because you can no longer be deceived. When you break free from the matrix of illusion, you break free from deceit. And you'll eventually arrive at a point where it doesn't even matter what someone is saying to you, what the message is actually saying. You will be able to sense whether or not it is truth, whether or not it is negative or positive, and therefore whether or not you should listen or pay any attention to it. Okay? So it's all about self-empowerment.